everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Dusk of Vasos, and today we are watching the 18th episode of Steins.
So it seems like they are going to end up having to go back and undo a lot of these D-mails. They've already undone 2. We're just assuming that's like the logic that they're going to go to try to save Mayuri.
I brought up the possibility in the last episode that the next logical step in my mind would be approaching Ruka and undoing that D-mail, which that's going to be a pretty significant one because that was from, I don't know, probably somewhere between 15 and 18 years ago.
And then also we kind of theorized, you know, Okabe had mentioned that he had feelings like that as a child. What if eventually he does have to end up sending a message or doing something all the way to his like child self? That'd be insane.
Before we get into today's video, we want to let you know that you could watch the next 3 edited YouTube reactions for Steins Gate right now over on our Patreon. If you subscribe to our lowest tier, you'll be 1 episode ahead. If you subscribe to our middle tier, you'll be 2 episodes ahead. And if you subscribe to our largest tier, you'll be 3 episodes ahead. In addition to that, we are completely done with this series right now on our Patreon. It is available at our middle tier in the watch along format where you sync a copy of your footage up to our reactions. And if you want to check that out as well as all the other shows that we're doing over there, go ahead and check out the link down in the description below.
Look, just hear me out.
Okay, Ruka.
I know it's hard to believe, but you really were a dude.
Aww.
Doing this for Mayuri. I need you to find it within yourself to give up being a girl.
Do you think she's gonna remember fragments too? Or is that only something specific to Ferris? Like, as he tells people, do you think it like unlocks a memory or no?
I don't know. I was thinking that Ferris was a little special, but only because I feel like now my ongoing theory is that Ferris is Amane's mother. So, I don't know, just making that connection, like Daru invented the time machine, the ability to remember things after a certain period of time. Like, it may have been like something different, because I do remember Amane saying that there was a calculation mixed up in the time that she went back and like killed herself and didn't remember doing everything. I don't remember if that's because of the miscalculation or what the case may have been. So, but if it wasn't, and like she like learned after a period of time, that could be something similar to what Ferris kind of went through there, because I mean that's the first example of, besides outside of Okabe, that we've seen where there is some sort of semblance of like a memory.
Ocarine! I am so mad at you right now I can hardly see straight.
Oh, because of Ruka.
You even try to play all innocent. You made Ruka cry.
Even when she's mad, she doesn't seem threatening.
That didn't hurt for the reasons you think it did.
What? I don't follow. I was just trying to be as straightforward as possible. It's not like I told him he was hideously deformed.
She's in love with you, you moron.
I mean, I picked up on that a long time ago, that she had a crush.
I'll agree to go back to being a boy if you'll be my boyfriend. I'm crazy about you. All I want out of this is to be with you for a day. Just one day.
One day boyfriend? Aw.
You're a dude.
She's a she.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Done deal. Just stop crying. So be it. I'll take one for the team, if only for a day.
It's not
I know.
What are you even like? Calm down, Okabe.
It's just how I guess he perceives.
So the only way through this is for you to go on a date with her tomorrow?
But it's just gonna be like a cute like date. It's not like anything weird, you know? Like go eat some ramen.
I am not your assistant.
Ooh. Kiyoma's going out on a date?
You think Makisei's gonna get jealous?
That's what I was thinking.
I want her to get jealous.
All this woman chasing is going to play havoc with your special technique.
What does she mean, all this woman chasing? So, a special technique, huh? I bet Ruka would love to see what that's all about. I was aiming that at your alter ego.
Well, neither of us is amused by your lewd insinuation. Filthy assistant.
I don't know what she said after everything that Daru says.
Pointing out how stupid it sounded. I wasn't trying to be all perverted.
You look
She
like
blushed.
a radish.
Oh, shut up. Because I know your mind is in the gutter. Point is, just go on the damn date.
Why do you think we're having this awkward conversation to begin with?
Oh, Kareem.
Daru's there.
There's some special reason you were waiting to fill your old pal in on the sexy detail? Dude, if it's dating advice you're after, I'm like the golden child.
With who do you date?
Hoin Kyoma is dedicated to higher purposes than these ridiculous flights of fancy.
Yes, we get it. You're a genius, as dedicated to science as you are to virginity.
Suppose you're experienced. Pray tell, how many wayward ships have you coerced into your port?
What a weird
I thought. You're no less chaste than the rest of us seekers.
Like, no shame. All this
So
shit
I've never
is
gone all the way.
weird.
Screw you.
Never gone all. I'm so uncomfortable, and I don't know why. It's just so awkward.
What you wear is crucial.
Nothing broadcast chic like a crisp white lab coat.
You are not wearing a lab coat.
I just realized the lab coat thing.
Ideal restaurant is one you already frequent.
Oh, well, in that case, there's always here.
That's not what they're saying, tool. A ramshackle greasy spoon like this is no way to wine and dine. I'm going to punch you in the face.
Excuse me. Have you considered giving the wisdom between these pages a try?
That's a hentai game strategy guide.
I think y'all are all overthinking this.
Before you know it, you're all over each other like
boobage.
sea otters. Man, it's so hot.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, to hell with you losers. I'm
Daru.
How you ever gonna snag Ferris?
I know.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself and put it on. Take the tags off, you're not a mannequin. And oh my god, have you never worn a tie?
It's not like you're like committing to her for life. Like you're just doing a little dataroo and then that's it. And she, you know, sends her thing and then you're good to go.
You see, Ruka wants to go all the way.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Never mind. I'll be following you covertly.
She's gonna follow?
I feel like it's just because she's jealous.
Hashida, to arms.
She's gonna. I bet Ruka's gonna kiss him. She's gonna see, and she's gonna get jealous.
Meeting your date, time is of the essence.
I just shipped them so hard.
Really.
Aww.
Okabe.
She's like checking herself.
So, shall we go?
Sure.
I will say it is still kind of awkward because
They're just there.
it's like a forced date, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not like ooh,
It's
we
like-
like each other.
Well,
you
it's
know?
kind of like it's not gonna go past this day,
Right.
you know.
But I mean, it's kind of cute still,
Yeah.
but it's like still kind of awkward.
It definitely does feel like a change of pace from like how the episodes have been.
Yeah.
Casually, delicately shield her from any passing cars and or motorcycles.
Stop taking this so seriously.
Awkward.
So, the weather sure is nice today, huh?
Yeah.
that's like the stereotypical thing to
the
say.
weather.
What else the hell? What else do you talk about?
This is just, I feel so uncomfortable.
know.
I'm so awkward.
Because it's just like
It's just so- well,
doing
it's 'cause
it
it's like
so
it's-
that she agrees.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of like
it's feeling like weirder and weirder.
Why does dating change the dynamic?
How did you find this place? I assume you must be a regular.
No. This is a shipwreck.
It's because it's like a one-sided feeling. That's why it's so awkward.
This is actually my first time here.
He tossed it back.
I tossed it back into the pit.
You're like an encyclopedia of neat stuff.
well, she's into it.
We're not going anywhere until we've seen this thing through.
Because you're jealous.
Those wannabe paparazzi were swarming all over me with their cameras and stuff. I was terrified and you jumped in to defend a complete stranger. Sorry for all the trouble.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I look like a girl. People always make a big deal out of it.
People are idiots. The genuine you transcends that rot.
You have no idea what hearing those words meant to me then. For the first time, I felt like a real person.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say that too. I was like, wasn't that like the previous timeline?
Yeah.
Because I was.
Okay, so it isn't.
Yes,
just like a
so
Ferris
it
thing.
is happening. Like when you bring it up, it's almost like they're remembering things.
It was sweet of you to do this. Here, my mother's old pager number.
Aw.
Oh, it's sad.
Meat, veg, meat, veg, meat.
Great news, you guys! I saw Ruka out on a date with a tall, dark man of mystery.
Yeah, she was with Okabe.
What? Nuh-uh. This guy was wearing clothes he wouldn't be caught dead.
Our date isn't over yet.
Back in the lab coat.
The only thing that matters is chemistry. Everything else is a non-issue.
But do y'all have chemistry?
That's how it's always been with us. And that's how it's always going to be. Understood?
And now it's not
This is
awkward.
officially a disaster.
I don't think so.
I think she's fine with it.
Promise me you'll save her. Do whatever you have to.
Everyone's doing so much for you, Mayuri. Do you even know?
The 5100?
We had a computer from the 70s that I kind of maybe knocked over and broke while going through our storage.
Oh!
Total accident. I didn't know.
But do you still have the parts, or?
So I'm assuming maybe she did that because she was a girl. It wouldn't have happened. She was a boy.
Yeah, just like little.
Just like a small little thing like that. One day I'm gonna bump into a computer, depending on what I was, a boy or a girl. That'd be crazy if that was as simple as that.
I don't want to cry again. You've seen me do it enough. Hey, aren't you forgetting something?
Kiss.
Password.
No, there was no like
Oh,
kiss
I'm just
moment.
like, I don't know.
The thing is, I could handle all that if I was just allowed to remember how wonderful today's been. But this'll all go away.
Well, maybe you could remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite clear with Ferris.
Nothing's going to change between us.
When you say it like that, I can almost believe you.
I can't tell if he likes her.
Remember
Though
when
or
I was a
not.
girl? Remember how different things might have been.
I feel like he had
Like
a thing
likes
for
her,
Maki-san.
you know. Obviously as a friend, but
One more D-mail. Deep breath.
no! I'm always so sad when it ends.
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
I forgot now.
I don't remember. Wasn't it? Oh,
was
it
it-
was
no,
the
it was-
lottery tickets.
Yeah, it was to Ruka, right? It was the
Yeah.
instructions to Ruka about the lottery tickets.
Yeah.
So this one, I said it earlier in the episode, a different pace, a different feel. This one, it felt like even though we knew, like, okay, we had to go and change and revert the D-mail back, it just didn't feel as dire this time. Other situations, it felt like more like sped up. I don't know, maybe even the last one, it maybe just because like those people who lost to Ferris in the competition were chasing them, it just kind of gave it a little bit of a different pace. This one was a little bit more slow and drawn out, which wasn't a bad thing. I felt really bad for Ruka, and I honestly never picked up on the fact that Ruka had feelings for Okabe,
yeah.
so that just
I figured that,
went over
but
my head.
Yeah, I thought it was just kind of like something they weren't really gonna make it a
Address.
thing, you know. But like I feel like you could tell because she would like blush at him and stuff like that. But to me, the thing is like if he doesn't have any feelings for her back, then it's kind of just like awkward, you know.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem like he likes her like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he might like Maki-say.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the Maki-say thing is just there's just too many similarities right
Yeah.
there. Like the only reason Okabe showed even this much of affection towards Ruka was honestly because of the situation that made it unfold. In my opinion, not to say that, you know, Okabe doesn't care about Ruka. I feel
Yeah.
like that's still definitely the case. It's just he probably never knew that. So as soon as he found it out, he never thought of her like that.
Right.
So it was just kind of a weird situation. And the fact that it was only going to be one day regardless, it didn't really, it just kind of felt awkward at first. But then it seems like, you know, he just kind of went back into like, you know, the way that he just always perceived
Yeah.
their relationship. And then they seemed like, you know, to get along a little bit better. But with that being said, though, I still do feel like it's Maki-say who if he does have feelings for somebody, it is probably Maki-say.
I think Ruka at the end of the day just wanted him to accept her regardless, and he did. And it feel like, you know, like even at the end, like it was like awkward date, but then it went back to them just kind of being friends and like hanging out. And I feel like that was like a lot more valuable to Ruka. Just him being himself and like giving her, you know, attention in the time of day. And I feel like, you know, that's kind of what was more meaningful than like awkward forcing a date and like weather talk.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this series. We upload more there. The link's down in the description below.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.